Hey everybody, Economic Ninja here. I am so glad you're with me today because today I have what so many of you guys have been asking for, and that's someone that can answer your cryptocurrency questions. I am with Logan of Open Minded Bitcoin. Logan, how are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Doing awesome. So Logan's been a subscriber to the channel for a while now, right?
Yes, sir. Since day one.
Yeah, and how I met you was you actually reached out to me and asked if I could come up to a Bitcoin meetup where you teach other people how to get involved in cryptocurrency, everything from zero to hero. I couldn't make it, but you had asked me to make a video, and I made a video for you at that event. How'd that event go?
That event went pretty good. We had about 15 to 20 people show up and 60 RSVP, and then people were coming as they were leaving. So all in all, went pretty well.
That is awesome. And actually, this video is for twofold. For me to be able to bring to you, my awesome subscribers, more information, because you're going to be able to learn about cryptocurrency if you've never touched it before, to learn ask all the questions you want. But how you do that is I want to also be able to pump Logan's Bitcoin channel, his YouTube channel, and it's what is it called? Open Minded Bitcoin is the title of the company, right? Or I'm sorry, the YouTube channel.
It's the it's the name of the YouTube channel, and it's the name of the LLC. So I started an LLC for consulting purposes.
Perfect. You want to go into some explanation about what the consulting entails and what you do for people to help them out?
Sure. So what we do is basically help spread adoption. If someone books a one-on-one consultation, it's like kind of holding their hand if they're brand new. So we'll teach them 3 exchanges, three wallets, 3 hot wallets, 3 cold wallets, what the difference between the hot and cold wallets are. We'll teach them securities on how to keep your wallet safe, how to keep your crypto safe, how to get into crypto safely, and we'll teach them much more. So anything related blockchain, anything related crypto, sometimes I'll even go into gold and silver with them, because it's always good to diversify their portfolio. Never have all your eggs in one basket. That's what I've been taught, and that's how I live my life. So
I completely agree. And before we started the interview, in the pre-interview, you were talking about how you got your start. You have some ties with Bitcoin Ben, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Bitcoin Ben, he's the one who's got me into starting my own LLC and joining the founders group, which is amazing. That guy has so much passion for helping the everyday average person, just as you do. It's what drives me. It's what pushes me forward. It's what made us start helping a mission in Haiti. It almost brings me to tears, because knowing by launching a masternode, they can have clothes, they can have shoes, they can have doctor visits paid from a masternode. So it's really breathtaking when you think about it.
It's absolutely awesome. So that's cool. I did have the pleasure of meeting Ben at the Litecoin conference back in 2019. It was 2019, right? When everything got a little nutty, let's say, on the other side of the world. So that was really cool. So now you said you partner with another person that's really a real big Litecoin fan too, right? You want to tell me about him tell us about him, because he might pop in last minute on this call.
Yeah, his name is Jeff Pinnacle. He's also known as the Litecoin leader. He's another influential, basically, when I had a lot of questions when I was starting out, fully getting into crypto full time, he was there because he knew about altcoins. So obviously his first coin was Litecoin. Any question I had, he answered it, and he answered it well. I mean, I'm into I'm into Zilliqa because of him. I got GZIL now because of him. He helped me with so many coins, and a big shout out to Litecoin leader for doing that.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So now, besides the meetup in Sacramento, you guys have actually been all over the place. I saw one of your videos that you did. You had a Texas meetup, right? You want to tell us about that, where it was, and you had a special guest show up too.
Yeah, we were in Boerne, Texas, and it was a Bitcoin Ben's meetup. So his meetup has all of the founders group, and then people that want to invest, or investors. And then the person of the day that showed up at this last one was they started their own brick and mortar, which was It's called Crypto World. I think it's called the Crypto World. Yeah, Crypto World.
Nice.
Yep.
And then you also had a special guest appearance from Bix Weir, I believe, too, right?
Yes, Bix Weir was there. Amazing guy. I love his songs. The State of Girl song is amazing.
Nice. That's awesome. So it sounds like you guys are pretty busy right now, but you definitely have time to help people with cryptocurrency.
Absolutely. We have tons of time. We have tons of partners. We have a lot of people that are on our platform that can help out with cryptocurrency education. All you have to do is go to the website. It's bitcoinconsultants.world. And you can pick from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 consultants. And we're all diverse in our background. So not every one person can learn about all 10,000 altcoins or all 10,000 coins or projects. So we know a little bit about all of them. You know what I mean? So
Yep. I totally do. So let's change the focus for a second here, because you said you started an LLC. Is this your first LLC that you ever started?
this is my personal first LLC, but me and my wife, we also run a daycare.
Nice.
So she's a sole proprietor on that. And then we also rent out our camper during the summer. So between those, it's 3 different businesses. So
Yeah.
we're working on getting them under one umbrella as we speak. So
Nice. That is awesome. So yeah, it's pretty exciting when you step out and you venture into the new world of LLC. So you're starting to obviously learn about the tax breaks and all that kind of stuff that's associated with them.
absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, it's a whole new world, isn't it?
It's definitely a whole new world. I mean, you're not under the thumb of anyone telling you what to do, how to do it, when to do it. You are your own boss, making your own schedules, and you're living the real American dream in my eyes. You know, I was taught you had to have a big house, a white picket fence, and everything was going to be fine. Well, when I was working nine to, well, I'm going to say 100 hours a week, right? I was not feeling that American dream. I was always at work. The kids were raising themselves with their mom. She's a great mom, but they didn't have their dad. And a lot of times they didn't know who I was when I came home because I was gone for 3 months at a time, making sure America had the power grid on, you know, because I built substations and wind farms. So this allows me to spend more time with my family, more time raising my kids. Becoming my own boss has been a blessing. It brings me to tears thinking about it, and that's what blockchain and cryptos offer.
That's awesome. You know, when you talked about starting your own LLC and getting into it's like a whole new life-changing process. I forget I started doing videos on how to start an LLC, and there's a lot of people that are very hesitant. And I'll just tell you guys this, a little shameless plug, that I've got a coupon code. If anyone wants to start an LLC, I've got one in the description below to save you $100 off and gives you a free consultation. But it's actually Robert Kiyosaki from Rich Dad Poor Dad. His tax attorney started a company doing these LLCs and corporations for people like you and me. So was it scary when you ventured out and started signing all those documents?
It was, but I had a really good lawyer. And it wasn't too scary. The scary part about it was the not knowing if I was going to be able to produce the income that I was making, working the 100 hours a day, being involved in a 9 to 5, as you call it, and then making sure I could cover all the bills. So once the daycare kicked off, once our camper rental kicked off, I knew that this would kick off. As long as you put your energy, your drive, your motivation into something, at least for me, it will kick off. And that's what I'm hoping to do with my YouTube channel, is get it to kick off. So
Nice.
help more people help themselves the way I did.
So with that being said, can you share the screen of your YouTube channel so people can see what it looks like? And then
Sure.
talk about that in your company too. I think you have a screenshot of your website.
Yep.
And as you're doing that, it's funny that feeling of fear and excitement at the same time when you're going out on your own there's nothing like it. So yeah, tell me about your channel and how long you've been doing it and all that stuff.
So the channel I started a few months ago, but then I stopped something got in the way where I went kind of not back to work full time. I had to help a buddy out. And it took me away from actually putting more content out daily. And I understand that consistency is key. So what made me realize, hey, I can't go back to work full time and help this guy out. I didn't burn any bridges, but I told him, I have to focus on my company, on my channel. And so since I've started, I mean, it went from 10 subscribers to 68 subscribers in a few, I want to say a few days, few weeks.
This is what I want to jump in. I just got to jump over the top of you. Sorry. This is what I love doing, because you reached out to me and said, hey, is there something you could do to help me get this thing launched? Guys, look, 68 subscribers. Let's blow this channel up. Let's double it in a day. That's what I want to see, guys. And honestly, it's because, get that we want to give each other momentum and encourage each other, because it is hard stepping out. It is hard starting a YouTube channel and starting a consulting business. I know this. I've done it for years. And man, I didn't have anyone to give me that help. And that's why I came out and I wanted to start helping other people. And I want to blow other people up so that they're more successful than me. And then all I got to do is ride in the wake of your guys' success. Does that sound all right?
That sounds awesome. And
awesome.
Right here, you can see the Bitcoin Ben's founders group.
Yep.
It blew up from January of last year to I want to say 30 people, and now we're over 1,000 people for sure.
So, wow, that's really awesome.
Yep, and that's just this one video, what it covers. And then we went to Utah, did a really good event there. A lot of college students. It was on actually a college campus, and when you started talking to them about cryptocurrency and Bitcoin, it kind of blew their mind of what the future entails. But a lot of them, they were hip to it. They just didn't understand it. So being a consultant, it helps me help them understand more about what it is. And
that is awesome. Yep. Well, cool. So why don't we click out a screen share and close this one up? Is there anything you want to say in closing? Because I'm super excited to have you here. And I know this is sort of last minute. My schedule is getting nutty right now, and I had to cancel and we had to move this up. But I just want to give you a few minutes if you wanted to share anything else on your mind.
Yeah, I really appreciate you taking the time out of your schedule. I know you're super busy. I've been a follower of yours since you started. I watched your channel grow from like 50 to now you're over 100K.
Wow, thank you.
And when you held up that cardboard sign, I thought that was so great, because it wasn't the plaque, it was exactly that right there. It brings me like, you don't need a stupid plaque. You don't need.
Actually, I don't even know if anyone can see it. Sorry, I wasn't talking. So keep going.
You can see it. Yeah. And that's just amazing. When I saw that, I was like, you know what? If he can do it, I can do it. Anybody can do it, because I've seen stuff that is 10 times non-educational purposes. It's just people on there doing weird things, and they're blown up further than that. So we're actually educating the community. We're helping other communities thrive, and we're helping people get out of the dying dollar. Because as we all know, the dollar is gone. I mean, people say it's still around, but I think in my opinion, I'm not a financial advisor, but the dollar is dead.
Yeah, I completely agree. I couldn't say it any better myself. Well, you're in Northern Cal, right?
Yes, sir. Northern Cal.
Hopefully I can get to one of those meetups here pretty soon. We'll see how that goes. But cool. I just want to say thank you for just coming on. Thanks for reaching out to me both times. I really appreciate it.
No, thank you.